I'll just go to monitor and normal, and I'll go off while you're on the show.
Okay. Yeah.
If it's your way your side, you will be vexed. Now for cool down, you have one go take and be a dear. Now only peace and unity will bring this party back to power. A super galompan again. Now we sabi make this country sweet.
APC na every day.
Now we sabi make the people happy.
APC na every day.
Now unity and one word go be we all together.
2020 APC back to power.
Hey yeah, hey yeah. Hey yeah, hey yeah. Usaya day, na day a day. APC for life, back to power. Nobody no go pull me day, na day a day. Usani can let me. Usani can pa let me. Usani papa let me. APC party, yeah, we all are one. APC party, yeah, we all are one. So you will be vex,
Do ya beer,
so you will be one go.
do ya no go.
So no place like home, we na conga party. APC for you, APC for me, APC for you.
Now one day party we get to ya. Now one APC we get to ya. If we call am Papa Sheki go vex ya. If we call am JS Momo go vex ya. If we call am Sakuruma go vex ya. Let we all am, let we all. Let we all am with one. Let we all am, let we all. Let we all am with one. We all are APC.
Hawaii, Osai, Okelelu, and the Fala River. There is victory for us. There is victory for us. In the struggles of APC, there is victory for us. For us, oh yes. For us, oh yes. In the struggles of APC, there is victory.
There is victory for us. There is victory for us. In the struggles of APC, there is victory for us. For us, oh yes. For us, oh yes. In the struggles of APC, there is victory.
APC over your side. This not a special shout out. They go to the leader and chairman, former president, Dr. Anes Baikoroma, and the executive, and to the entire membership. Special one they go to all the diaspora them for the good work gonna they do from bringing this party back to power come 2023. And they follow the color, me color na red, usa day, na that day. A super galompan again. Now we sabi make this country sweet.
APC na every day.
Now we sabi make the people happy.
APC na every day.
Now unity and one word go be we all together. 2023 APC back to power.
It's on the charge.
Hey yeah, hey yeah. Hey yeah, hey yeah. Usai Ade, Nade Ade, APC for life. Back to power, nobody no go pull me dey. Nade Ade. Usai mi kan di left me. Usai mi kan pa left me. Usai mi papa left me.
Greetings, comrades of the APC. This is the APC Diaspora Online TV platform, and me, na comrade OrWanKasu. This is the mouthpiece of the diaspora. Today, na Sunday, the 13th of April 2025. Of course, we don't come again today. A little bit late, but it's better to be late than never. We're here, we are live. So all you wonder we don't join we right now, when I just tell we who's on the watch from, so we go able to acknowledge you and also tell we who's I want to review from. One for tell you thank you so far, the one that don't join me already. And today we get a very important discussion for talk about Nayaso and the pressing way we get as we guest today on this very show tonight. Now, the former National Deputy Secretary General, we they call youngest, winner Alpha Osman Abdel Timbo, honorable and lawyer, the former Deputy Secretary General of the APC National. You don't can join me today on this platform. Welcome, Mr. Timbo. You are muted at the moment. I hope you are aware of that. So if you unmute yourself, and then welcome to the Diaspora Online TV platform, Mr. Timbo.
Thank you very much, OrWanKasu, and thank you very much, and hello all viewers.
Okay.
And maybe listeners too.
Yeah. We get the technical team with the producer tonight for this very show now, Mr. MMBB, Mauritius Bangura from the Reading and Oxford constituency. And they produce this one, yeah, so with me today. Of course, we are going straight to the topic, and some of Una we don't join right now. We want to make Una share, because this is going to be a very interesting conversation between this platform and Honorable Osman Timbo. Una help for share, make we get the figures them up, because we don't want to miss nothing on this very interview where we get so today. So in a minute, we're going to go straight into the topic without wasting much of your time. But let us know where you guys are. Tell we Usana the view from, so we go start the conversation properly. We don't settle. Now, Mr. Timbo, Honorable, we see a letter will come out some few weeks ago that you resign as a Deputy Secretary General of the APC, a position where you campaign for very rigorously, very seriously towards the end of the campaign, when the elections was about to be held in McKinney. You encounter serious challenges them to a point to say you almost feel say you're not going to get this position, and people from we will know, we from we own background, we have take we own necessary actions them for support you, for make you clinch this position. Right at the end, you became the National Deputy Secretary General, one of the youngest, and all of a sudden we see a letter, you resign unexpectedly to many members them. Who side this come out from? Who side that decision they come out from?
Thank you very much. You're right that on the 12th of March, during the month of Ramadan, I've been sent my resignation letter from the position of Deputy National Secretary General to my boss, the National Secretary General, and I copied the Deputy Chairman and the Chairman of the party. And with regards to the question where this came from, it in the content of the letter. I want to know if you get over there.
Mm-hmm.
We clearly spell out the reason why. The reason is because ever since I started politics, I've always felt myself a servant. I want to serve the people of this nation at whatever level, and you don't get to a point where I feel the party they transition to new leadership. And thankfully, there's a common, not acceptance, a common feeling that we need for transition to younger person to lead the party. And in that case, and in light of the fact that I'm one for consult as one of the young people of the party, for consult with the general membership and people who are just supporters and even people who are not supporters of the party, on waiting for being next step as one of the young people here where the party get, I've been feel say it is right, ethically, for make a step aside from this advantageous position where I hold, for ensure say whatever get for come up, there's a level playing field. I believe I cannot be a referee and a player at the same time. Anybody who want for day, he be a referee and he be a player, then that person there, not to be honest to in conscience and not to be just to incompetent them. So in that case and in that light, now make a look and say, okay, I've done my own bit as a deputy secretary of the party. I need for take a back seat. I need for step aside so that I will be consult properly for make I know what will be my next steps when the next convention they come. And the next conventions, I think, will come in the next couple of months.
Okay, right. I know so you don't answer partly the question. There are people where they can accuse you now, say you don't really play them ungrateful with all you could and don't do for you. You are really ungrateful at this crucial time of APC waiting to go through. So you choose for resign from that advantageous position there and therefore pursue a goal of on your own, something like that. It comes as a surprise to them and they feel really, really let down by that. What would you say to them?
Like I said, I'm a servant of the people, yeah? And by the constitution, it says that if you want to pursue certain positions, you have to step aside. Me being one of the drafters or the principal draftsman of the constitution, I know very clearly that the reason why we put that now for ensure say a level playing field is created. I'm not stepping away from politics. I'm not stepping aside. Me serving as Deputy Secretary General or me serving as whatever within the party are basically me wanting to serve. The confidence with the people be reposing me for serve. Whether it's in this capacity or in any other capacity, I just want to serve. I am a member of parliament. I've been a youth leader. I've been, before I hold proper position at the secretariat, I was also serving as part of the technical team of the secretariat and then as the deputy secretary general. The other thing we also need for know that I was just a deputy. The deputy secretary general, meaning that the main person who get the responsibility for do the work of the secretariat is the secretary general. It only happened that the secretary general, where Amion boss Lance and Adumboya, been give me a lot of room for make I do a lot of things for help the party, and for that I remain grateful to him. Even the people of the party, the supporters, were also very supportive in this role I've been play. I also want to make people know, say, even though I don't step aside from this position, it doesn't mean I cease to serve the party in whatever capacity the party feels say I able to serve them. In all my lives over 12, 15 years, I have served and I want to continue for serve. The title for me means nothing. All the work I've been to do as Deputy Secretary General, I will continue to do it if the party asks me for do it. The only difference now we go there now that I am not a decision maker. So I'm not going to be part of the decision making. And in reality, even before, for instance, in NAC, I was only attending NAC as someone in attendance, not as a voting member of NAC. So nothing changes particularly when I don't come out. I will continue to serve the party. I will continue to serve the people, and I will continue to serve the nation.
Okay. As we speak now, we get Mariama is watching from Cyprus. We get Mr. Mohammed Alaji Conte is watching And we get Madeleine Mansure from McKinney. We get Nicole, also send greetings from Manchester. We get Ibrahim Lincoln, also is watching from Cyprus, and Jibril Banks also is watching. Fode Mansouri is also there, and of course, Mr. Mohammed Bangura is also watching. So we get a number of people that are already with on view, and they help me for share this live here. So Honorable Alpha Usman Abdel Timbo, I call you full name. So I want to make you tell me, you mentioned about transition to younger generation. When you say younger generation, do you see this as an opportunity for the younger people them, and when they relegate the older generation to oblivion or something like that? Is that the actual meaning? That's why you take
No,
the
no,
opportunity?
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. The Any party or any society where the old people are not valued, then that society did not go before. The reason being, there are certain things in history that you cannot buy. You have to go through them certain experiences, and you need people who for telling that this and this been happening, and so and so and so be handled. Um, when I say transition into a young person or young people, it's not like the APC not get young people around. We only get like in the leadership of the party now. Maybe Pamin Kailu is old, not necessarily old, but Payansane is also old. But generally coming down, every other person is maybe a middle-aged person or a young person within the leadership of the party. So when I talk about this particular part, I think it's a vogue way around the world now. So, oh, young leaders, young leaders. So not to like say it's a given that APC definitely got to go to a young person. It's just that the party don't talk now. Even this leaked audio of President Koma Yeri talking about the energy of the old people, So you see that there's this kind of vibe that okay, they want more young people to come on board. That is what I'm saying. It doesn't mean the older people not get right for be part of the process. It means that the party want for open a room for make young people also feel confident that they can be part of this process. And since it's a democratic process, whoever the people feel like this person is the person that they want for make it lead the party, so be it.
Okay.
But just that you
So
don't create room for young people
Honorable
equally.
Timbo, you don't do your resignation and you don't do consultation. What is the next step for Honorable Timbo?
I think 2 days ago, it was on Friday night, I released a flyer and also a video where I inform the general public that I'm going to do a declaration on the 1st of May, 2025, in a New Brookfields Hotel. The reason why I do this is because I'm one person who doesn't hide behind his fingers. I've been promised the nation that I will communicate soonest my next steps. And being true to my word, I don't come out and tell them, say, I want to, based on the the consultations where I don't get. Consultation basically in a continuous process, but based on the feedback I don't get from the consultations in the past few weeks, I feel are they in a position for come and tell the people of this nation and the world waiting a feels and the outcome of this consultation what I don't do so far. So my next steps basically I will announce on the 1st of May 2025 in a New Brookfields Hotel, where I will get a press conference, I got to do a press statement, and maybe we just come in a party office. Party office, there's actually no formal program there, but just that you can retire during the party office, that's it. But
Okay.
all the actual program will happen at New Brookfields Hotel.
Okay. Fantastic. We don't see the flyer right now. They're on circulation, of course, with technical mandom post and also for we all live and see the flyer right now. For Una we see the flyer yet. Honorable Ibrahim Timbo, they do a
Osman
declaration.
Timbo.
Huh?
You say Honorable Ibrahim Timbo.
Oh, sorry. Honorable Usman Timbo, they do a
Yeah.
declaration na New Brookfields Hotel on the 1st. So when I look up for this declaration, make una go here because yeah, I don't think so. You go get for tell me waiting, you go tell me na Brookfields Hotel. I think you go rather hold that till then. Not so,
Yeah, absolutely.
but I mean,
Yeah. Well,
I
basically, therefore, I'll tell you, I'm going to roll out my vision for unity and progress within the APC and for the nation. That's basically, I'm going to roll out my agenda, my vision. That's what I'm going to do there.
okay. If we can tip you, if you can tip me on some of these things as well, because say, your resignation at a very key position, and you're going for something much higher, and you think see you are fit now. You don't go through the youth league. You don't become a youth leader in the Western area. You don't become a member of parliament, which of course you're still a member of parliament and deputy secretary general, and you don't do technical work, support work for the party. You think say you are equipped enough for both a national leadership for all this party. Yeah. So in all waiting they see so at the party right now, waiting you think say you get the energy, the capacity, the skills, experience for able for bring everybody together within this party.
I think with the few words we use at the end, like energy, experience, capacity, and few of the other words we use for even unite the party and for even hold a national position. Yes, I want to say I do have those, but I have served the party at the national level. Um, but if you're asking for serve the nation now, outside just the confines of the administration of the party, I feel constitutionally by the APC constitution, I am qualified. Equally by the national constitution, the 1991 constitution of Sierra Leone, I am qualified to run for whatever position I choose for run for if I want to serve the nation and the party at the highest level.
Okay. Of course, in this field of politics, now interest game, people are coming, other potentials are coming, they step forward, everybody gets your own area of South Eagle for try and win hearts and minds and all of that. What thing you really think say you were able for bring come on the table where unique to Honorable Usman Timbo?
I think experience is one thing. Youthful energy, I do have that. The composure we people need for leadership, I think I have exhibited this for many, many years. For many people, when they see me face, they feel like, oh, he's very, very young. But I think that's my blessing because it has showed that even as a young man, I have shown composure with plenty people with all past me will show. I have shown integrity over the years. I don't do in public life for over a decade, yet still people cannot really impugn my character. People know that I'm a person of my word. People know that I am, and maybe I feel like I'm humble. At the same time, I feel like I'm a servant person. I have delivered in every place where I have been put. I have been tested in technical capacities in all my professional life. So I have shown dedication to the cause of the APC. I have shown sincerity to the people where I don't serve as my bosses within and outside the party. And it shows that I have the experience. I have, like I said, the composure. When I talk about experience, I have a unique experience where I don't think there's more than one or two within the APC that has a rounded experience like mine, in the sense, as young as I am, I'm the only person, unless person show me otherwise, that we don't serve within the judiciary as an officer of the court. I also don't serve the executive as a legal advisor in the office of the president. Um, a commission member at the National Privatization Commission. We're all not part of the executive. And I've been elected 2 times for Ghana Parliament. And especially during the first term, I've been hold very important positions within certain committees in Parliament. So, and that apart me understanding the three arms of government, but I also don't get a well-rounded experience within the executive of the APC, starting from a youth, starting from deputy youth leader of the Western region to national executive secretary of the Youth League, to being a constituency executive member as a member of parliament, to being a regional officer and national officer. And then also for being a member of parliament, like I said earlier, it shows that I have experiences not just in governance, but also within the party. I know the party people, I've worked with the party people, I understand the ideologies of the APC, I know the challenges within inside the APC, I know the opportunities within inside the APC, and I understand also because honestly in politics, when you're not inside, you feel like, oh, they're very easy solutions, or maybe the one the way they're inside, not sabi what they do. But for me now, I have been in the thick of it. I've been, I don't day inside the room here, they take them decisions here. I don't get a feeling of why certain things happen the way they happen. I don't need meetings with international development partners. I don't need meetings with other political parties. I don't need meetings with government. So at this my young age, I don't get all the experience there. So I will know exactly I'm waiting for bring the party together, which I feel is most important. And then for once we bring the party together for win the national elections and then govern this country for development.
That's very enthusiastic of you as a young man and having gone through all of these experiences and with your technical skills and all of that. One will want to ask the question, Usai, you pull this zest, this energy, and this desire for lead to that level there. Is this something that you're born with, or is it something where they groom you up to this time where they declare so at this age?
Abdullah, honestly, I don't know to be honest. Many times I do ask myself, what's this energy they come out? But at the same time, I answer myself that maybe it's coming from God. You know, there are times where I don't think about resigning from politics. There are times where I don't even think about pursuing my legal profession because I don't be a lawyer for 18 years now. If I just decide, say, okay, I don't want to even do politics again, I qualify for be a court of appeal judge. This nine plenty people don't understand. They think, okay, because I get this baby face, oh, you're so young. But imagine if I've been decided I just want to be a lawyer and then a judge. Maybe now for the past judgment against on the APC at this particular moment. So with regards to energy, like I said, I feel it's God. I feel it's driven by what I see in my community. I have, for me, because all my life now grassroots politics, I don't play elective politics because I get to go to the people, always ask them for the mandates. The cries of the people, the stories of those people that I hear, the things that I see on a daily basis. I think these are the things that inspire me for do more and for continue for stay. You know, I feel what I'm doing now is a sacrifice. We got one nine outside this guy for lead me to, but it's a sacrifice where they make that ordinary young man we sit on a street. We don't give up on politics. We feel like, oh, politics is a bad game. Politics is for just bad people. For look at me and say, I feel say, if Timbo can do this without changing his core values, his core principles, then myself can come on board and then I join politics and make a change. There are many people who are good people in this nation where they shy away from politics because number one, it affects good people for me to not come near politics. And number two, because of all the shenanigans with the inside. Good people rather say, okay, last thing I'm a corner, do what they do and survive for myself and for my family. But for me, this is what I have challenged myself for ensure say, let me continue. It has been hard to be honest OrWanKasu. You know the story from the start. It has been really, really hard. I have been defying all odds, and I want for continue for do that. For ensure say we don't do business as usual anymore. It's hard for me. I don't believe I can succeed alone, but I want other people who believe that we can make a change for make them join this movement and we ensure say we make a change in this nation. So what inspires me the most? Now then story them where they see their messages with people they send to me when they post or when they respond to me messages that were the things that were they post. Most of these messages, almost all, maybe 99% or 95% are positive messages coming from old as well as young people, men as well as women. They say a lot of complimentary things where they give me the courage that if I continue to do this, then the other people will see this as their own. Like today, while they go through the comments on Facebook or even the one the way they send me messages on WhatsApp, honestly, I feel so pleased that they tell me, "Wef, say, I think this thing is building momentum. People wanted change. People want to see honest people. People want to see young people now coming forward or take leadership. People want to see people we not get stained, we get unblemished characters. They don't test before in politics. They're battle tested. For me, then come forward now and take leadership within the party and the nation. So this is what inspires me. The people who are there from all the time, the stories where they are there, and also the things that I see every day. Also within my family, maybe you asked if we came from a family. I come from a family with a bit of leadership in it. So I think my grandparents, my grandpa na been chief, I will put it that way. My papa self na been chief. I'm not the same in a chief, but in a chief became. So there's been a bit of leadership inside. So yes, I see leadership, but humble type of leadership. Leadership when a servant leadership. I know how I heard stories of how my grandfather Alaji Wuro, Nagokulang Sanda Tendarung, been serving people. I know how my granduncle Ajibu Jalon and Freetons have been doing a lot of work. I know how my daddy, Justice Abdullah Timbo, the former Chief Justice of Salon, they also serve, and the things we do for ensure say the APC kind of power. That one I will not talk about here now, but they go come I will talk about them. So I come from also a family of of servant leaders, more or less.
Yeah. Actually, now the question that the way everyone for ask you, but you already don't touch there because you
Yeah.
do consultations then before you they come to these decisions,
Yeah.
and the responses them way you don't talk about. So now that everyone for ask you, but at least you don't ever come across one person we come to you and tell you say, look, you are not ready, you are not fit, you are not the person, don't go for this. You don't ever come across any message or anybody who don't confront you on the other side negatively on this.
In terms of people who I talk to directly, I think not only one presidential aspirant don't tell me say wait because I don't want to be in the same race with you. Not to like say tell me say oh no don't do it because you're not qualified. But at the same time, because I'm someone who's not too active on social media, but I actually follow comments. And I don't see comments where someone they tell me say, "Oh, this boy crazy. Oh, this boy feels in term." So they call me Bobo, and I agree. I am. I'm a young man, but I want to tell them if they call me Bobo, say I'm a family man. I get picking when they call me Papa. I'm responsibly married. I'm running my family. I want to tell them maybe some of them will they tell me then what they are saying. Maybe their lives are not even put together. With all due respect to them, I know they say this out of arrogance, but I understand that I understand the values of family life. I understand the responsibilities we come with. If I don't able to take care of a family like this, then I know say I will take care of other things outside my family. This not any slight to anybody we choose otherwise, because for some people I then choose say, oh, we know I'm married, we know I'm get picking. That's respect to them. Some people choose say they want to get out of whatever wedding and wedlock then they in. But I'm just saying, calling me Bobo, okay. If you look at a 40 years old or almost 40 years old man, you call him Bobo. Well, it's up to you. It's your perception. But I also don't hear people will say, "Bole go wait first bowl," and then when they say, "Oh, now this person in time." So the moment somebody say, "Okay, let go wait first, now this person in time," then I understand that the person will get think something against me. They only supporting somebody else. That's a situation where that person defend himself. You know.
It sounds.
Um,
Yeah,
sorry.
go ahead. I mean, I'd be want to respond to that, but I mean, go ahead.
So that is what we face. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It sounds.
So
It sounds. It sounds funny way people say that actually, and I resonate with the. I resonate with that as well. Mr. said a lot of times we have been my aspiration from 2010, 2011, 2012.
mm,
I aspire. They tell me to go in about first, we'll go wait.
yeah,
So now all I do also day today,
it's still a Koyiboko.
and they tell
Well, I
you,
think it's just a mind. And the unfortunate thing sometimes this they come from young people also we they expect say as young people for aspire for bigger things, but we just there and feel like, oh no, now they cry down we come in young people them. And it's so unfortunate, eh?
yeah,
But me, I know even as a young man, the things I have done don't show that I'm responsible enough. It don't show that I don't left indelible marks. All the side about the work. I remember when I've been in Parliament in 2018, I was the poster boy of the Parliament. People know how outspoken I was. Running up to the elections, people know how active I was on radio and TV and doing things. But people seem like they don't forget all that way me do at that time, even though you call me Bobo. So I've been getting mine for stand up at the highest level, for defend the party, for defend the nation, for defend the people of this nation. This na something where some man the only side we able to do na in phone, na Twitter, or maybe na WhatsApp, or maybe Timapuk to in company na corner I begin Kongosa, or then begin talk. I know they say this out of arrogance, to be honest, Abdullah, but at the same because it not affects me, but it hurtful for make when somebody they try for make contributions. You they instead of you make positive contributions towards the improvement of this nation or towards the improvement and unity of the APC, you decide say no, I will just castigate the one day we don't make sacrifices and make efforts. Some people don't understand that this what they do now sacrifice. We could have chosen different paths, but we decided no, this is where we want. We want to serve the people of this nation, and that is why we're here. So that's
okay,
the small thing I want to say.
all right. We get Mr. Abu Kala, we get Simba Cole, we get Kman, we get Fodi Mansouri, and Mr. Fodi Suri Mansouri. We get Isat Silla, we get Vanessa Card from Cyprus. We get quite a number of people then we deep and view right now, and the platform is buzzing from YouTube and Facebook. We get Edmond Joe Cisse. We got quite a lot of people then. They don't ask questions already, but when they come to the one in the small. We get with technical man, Mr. Mo Bangura, where they highlight some of them already, so people will see what in they happen. But people are viewing, and so Mr. Timbo, we want to come to another question. Um we want to know what you don't identify as the real challenge that we party to go through right now, APC, because you're looking at the highest seats of the country, but you got to go through a process for win, you know, that the party, what are the challenges that we will party to go through right now where you think say, with your leadership you were able for, you know, resolve anything and therefore we.
I think the first thing we need to talk about is a honesty deficit.
Mm,
I don't say this. I think the first I mentioned I'm not being a United States last year during the summer break. When I say we have to be honest with the things we say, people are playing politics with people's lives, people's livelihoods, and people's futures. It's only when we're honest, we tell the truth, and then we go able to talk about uniting the APC. Whether you accept it or not, the APC has become fragmented. It has become fragmented along several lines. You know, I know if I open up the lines, then we don't fragment the APC at all, but definitely the APC is fragmented. And I feel the first thing for to achieve unity, and for me, could be honest. Some people will tell you, say there is no honesty in politics. A lie. Politics is just politicians, right? Now, human beings. If you have a honest character, then we can able forge ahead. We can able make peace. But if somebody, you know something, then you come there, you sit down and not talk the truth as it is, then how you are made the other person believe you. There's nothing wrong for me with people supporting other people, right? So you can belong to this camp, you can belong to that camp, because it's politics, interests differ. But at the end of the day, we have to be honest. The other thing I feel say, in the same line, now this thing about these bloggers. So because of the dishonesty, people on day we don't get bloggers and now we they pass fake information. And this fake information in the past don't succeed for divide the APC. Strangely, I think we don't do unto the point we don't even forget who the actual competitors are. We're competing against other political parties. But most of those people in the arena, social media now, they're talking against fellow APC people. And this don't bring a lot of divide, a lot of mistrust for the leadership, a lot of mistrust for even other leaders of the party. And the first thing we need for do now for try for unite the party. And the only way how we can unite the party is when we are honest in the things we say and the things we do. And also, like how they say, we create a level playing field. As we enter into lower level elections very, very soon, anybody will feel like say they skew a system against them, that person not going to take them easy. And that now a recipe for continue for deepen the divide and deepen the wound within the APC. So these are things, and one way how you go ensure say you create a level playing field. Now way long before time, you don't publish rules we got for guiding elections. And when the time reach, and you publish them, like, well, there are law requirements, legal requirements on the publication. I'm not going to the technical part. And when the time comes for the elections, the lower level elections and the national elections within the party, you abide by the rules then there are times where I don't see people where they're in the middle of the game, they change the rules. And some of we now we're victims of then kind of thing and the way happen. So I think these are some of the things where I feel like we need for do first. These are just the primary things we need for do before we talk about being in the party together. At the same time, the thing will be happened before been succeed for weakening the party a bit. What do I mean? During the last lower level elections, certain people were ostracized even though they're so competent, they're so experienced, just because people in label and say, oh, then they're in this camp or that camp. Like I said earlier, we need for create a level playing field. We need for bring competent people. I'm not saying the ones who are there now are not competent, but I feel we need for open the space for encourage other people with ideas or make themselves come on board and play a role. We need for see how they make peace with them one day way disgruntled, the one day way feel like it all hurts them. Until we do that, I know that the religious books say a house divided cannot stand. So until we unite within, then we go outside and go face the battle with it.
Yeah. This now a big role, and actually you talk very well on that level. The challenges them we go for first of all try to be honest and play, give a level playing field. Who that deserve a position, make it get them, make go gerrymander, a situation for somebody we not deserve them, and then it creates problems for not only the people who the person go either represent, but the entire party. So let's come to this campaign. You're going to campaign nationally. How does money play? What is the role of money inside this campaign here? So because people are beating their chest that they have this money to buy all the votes them. Usman Timbo now thinks say I have the capacity, I have the energy, I have the competence, I have all these things, but you don't have this money. How money play inside this campaign?
Um, I think I like the part where you talk about campaigning across the nation, like you put in the cart before the horse. I just announced date for declare, but I think on how long I don't conclude say I'm declaring for the leadership of the APC. Well, I'm happy that people think that way, and maybe it might not be far from the truth, but from now to the 1st of May, anything can happen. But I can confirm to you that my consultations they also include conversations about national leadership of the APC. I mean, national leadership of the party and ultimately the nation. I agree with you that money plays a role and that Osman Timbo doesn't have money. Um, I can tell you, well, without saying it loudly here, but I can tell you I don't even have money for go across the nation. But one thing when one elder tell me quite recently, tell me say there's never been a time when the richest person not win elections Nasalo. There's never been a time. Within the APC, President Koroma wasn't the richest person, but God gave him power. Joseph Saido Momo was the unlikely person, but God gave him. Shaka Problem Stevens was the same thing. The person where they don't cost past all man, the person where they say no work 24 years, you know, get nothing. Then no rule with for the past 7 years. It shows one thing that only God gives power. The religious book say power comes from God. He gives it to who he wants, and he takes it from who he wants. And they take her when he want, and they give him when he want. It's only people who not believe, and I will feel say that because of their own sabi, because of their own strategy, because of their own intelligence, they make them win. These are people of little faith. I don't hear people where they say, oh, because then get the money, they get million dollars for win. But I think these people have short memory. No one has won. We get the most money. The people of this nation are not fools. Tembinde Naya Fole President Koroma Kana power. Vice President Solomon Bewa, remember they told them say 10,000 one polo? He had all the resources, but he did not win. The people of this nation, they fall for message. Even when you go around with your money, people will take it because they want it. Things are hard in the nation. But at the end of the day, they know who they like. This same big person may tell me, say, Usman, he said that God now they put love inside the people their hearts for you. I can tell you, some of those people who are going around with their money also, I call them a new money man, I call them strangers. Because in the APC will not be the scatter money. Now a stranger then can begin scatter money. I can tell you, you left them on their own without their monies. Nobody know they behind them. And even up to now, with all the money we don't spend, that kind of momentum we expected them for don't generate, they haven't generated it yet. Love for mortal man, now God they put them in people their hearts. I'm not saying I'm at that stage. For me, own small experience who I don't get. Running for parliament against other people, running for a national executive position as Deputy National Secretary General, I saw the love of the people. It wasn't money. But not get me wrong that money doesn't play a role. Money does. But the amount of money that people are thinking or talking about, and I not feel say correct. Yes, you need money because for even you fear we get for work away. You food we get for it. all cost money, And for me, what I've done in this, even me flyer up also, I make them very clear that I don't have money and I want to be transparent, very transparent in the way I get this money. I don't go for crowdfunding. If you scroll this thing up small, you will see I also ask silly people and donate to me cause. This is not the way how President Obama do in America for get a $5, $1, and that is what I want to do. And the reason behind this now because, so I will give you the details. So from any network, Airtel, Orange, whatever, it is not locally now because the one for international, we're also trying to put it together. If now 1 million, 2 million you get, just dial from any network, star 715, star 715 star 700 hash. It'll take you to the Osman Timbo Foundation account. They ask you for you put your name and then whatever amount you want for contribute. If now 1 million you want contribute, if not 10 millions you want contribute, if not 5 million loans you want contribute. Contribute it to this thing. And the reason why they do this is because I don't want to make anybody come to me. You can't give me $100,000, $200,000. At the end of the day, you can't control the way how they think or the way how they do things. They say in English that he who pays the piper calls the tune. So if person I don't give me money for run me campaign, now they $1 million from different places. The first thing when I get power, the first person where I get for answer to, now the one will give me money for that campaign. So in my own case, I want the person where I get for answer to for be the ordinary man. Because the ordinary man will put in 5,000 loans or in 10,000 or in 1 million loans. And in name kind of my phone because I see the names, they come to me, I receive messages, anytime person contribute. When that message comes to me, I know that these are the people who actually made me who I am today. So for that reason, I will be answerable to anybody, but I will feel committed to the people who actually help me, as in the ordinary man will help me by donating to this cause. I believe that this what on do so, which is unprecedented, nobody has done it before. And for me, I always want to be different in everything I do. I'm a very systematic person, and I want to be independent in my mind. And I want this to be a movement of progressives, a movement of people who believe, say, yes, young people can do it. A movement of people who believe, say, oh, yes, this is a new chance for the nation. This new hope. And we're not just a new hope where other people then they use or other candidates and they use. I'm like, people see this, it inspires people. That's the word. A candidacy that will inspire people. So, like I say, yes, money plays a role, but not crazy millions of dollars. You don't need millions of dollars for really do this. And so far, thank God, the small one they get, now don't they use. And then small one they get, and whatever they are able to get from the donations. From this one, we I do this online donations now they're for use for move across the nation. So that is what I think about money in politics.
So thank you very much for that. And of course, we technical man, we producer when our MMBB project time for we now the screen so people go capture them, make them
Star 715 star 700 hash.
Yes, so that's quite easy to remember. Star 715 star 700 hash. So when I remember this one and any contribution where anybody want to make towards Honorable Osman Timbo in movements, make please donate stay. And someone want to ask question, say, is it timely that you're making a declaration? And if the declaration happen for be something within the envisage, within the expect, is it the right time to make that declaration day? Is it within the stipulated? Well, of course, you're a lawyer and everybody know the doubts you would say, but some mango one say, hey, you watch it, don't beat gun for you. Then they call you Bobo now, then they call you, then they call you the youngest, the this, the that. So no, not feel
We
shy again.
accept them. We accept them. We accept them.
Yes.
We accept them.
Yeah.
So, like I say, OrWanKasu, me not supposed to hide behind me finger, right? What would you say of all those who don't traverse the entire nation? They go and campaign, they declare. Let's say, for instance, okay, let's accept that maybe what they go do on the 1st of May and for go declare for the flag bearer. Yeah. Now, me first. In fact, it is very, very late in the day compared to, in fact, interestingly, on the 1st of May, I will be the last person for even enter the race. Many people over 10, 15, they don't go out and they up and down this nation crisscrossing, campaigning, talking to delegates for this position. Me decide, say, less than 10 months to the national convention. If I want to do this now, I think in fact it's very, very late in the day. It's very, very late. If I'm going to start, I'm going to start as an underdog. People don't depend this for so long, so man for years they depend. Me know if it start anything. So I understand where I'm coming from. I'm coming from a very weak position, but I just want make people then give me 2 months after if what I'm doing is a declaration, and then this people, the people will know that this nation is ready for a change. This nation is ready for new faces, honest people, and young leadership.
So what's in how you go describe your relationship with them potential they also when they crisscross the country, they do campaigning and stuff like that. What's your relationship with them?
Absolutely good. Absolutely. I reach out to them. Some people I don't know for school days. I mean, from university days. Others I may colleague them where I don't meet at the law practice. Other people and people who I don't work with in governance or within the party. And I'm very happy that we get this relationship where I want to believe from my side it's not hypocrite because we talk. You go then go call me, me go call, we dey see each other. I go visit most of the time. I meet the visits because I don't remember how many we don't really come visit me. But then go call me, we go talk, and generally, like I say, we have a very good relationship. We meet in the public, you go feel like we're just normal friends. And for me, I think one thing that is very paramount is the APC. You know, power na one person. I mean, the flag bearer is just a one person get forget her. You know, if na me got the mark, well, alhamdulillah, na me got mark. And I go on for work with all of them. If not me got mark the very day we they announce somebody else, I will be the first person to actually join the person for work. You know, whether the person wants them or not, I am APC. I'll continue for serve the party. I'll continue for serve the nation. You know, so for me, there are no enemies in this. There are definitely no enemies. We might be competing when I enter the race, if at all I get to enter the race. And then from there, we continue for relate in a very good way as we do right now.
Okay. Right. Let me acknowledge the one that we don't stay with we in this particular discussion we don't get because
Yeah.
without them we not go really able for the sit down and also and talk to you. So and this message where you don't come to we so don't come talk to me, don't go viral. It don't go viral. I can guarantee you this one don't go really, really far. And more people go for watch them overnight and continue for watch them over the weeks. So monitor this and see how you should be able to follow. You know, we got Mariam Abba, we got Muhammad Alaji Conte is there watching. We got Madeleina Mansoure, we get Nicole Ibrahim Bangura Lincoln from Cyprus, we get Jibril Bangura, we get Fode Mansoure, Mo Bangura, Abu Kala, Simba Cole, K-Man, Fode Mansoure again, Aisat Silla, we got Fode Suri Mansari also do with we. We get Vanessa Card also don't join we from Cyprus. We get Oh my days, we get quite a lot of people. Edmond Joe, Cisse, um, we get Festus Fofana from Manchester, where they send greetings to you. I think the chairman for Manchester constituency, um, now the UK and Ireland. We get Cayman, we get Fanta Bari also there. So with we get Mr. Robert Cabo. We send very, very good messages there for you, make good comments there for you. For say this is your time, Mr. Timbo. Go ahead. The people are ready for you and all of that. We want to say Thema Mansare Kemukai also don't join me from Freetown. I'm sure you didn't have Freetown by now. But Khadija Binta also they on the platform. These are the people that comes on this platform on a weekly basis every time we come live. And they view and they make comments. Then we really appreciate una for our time. Una don't come for whatever. Una help we for share this thing and also una subscribe. So anytime we come live, una go see. We get more interviews than we come. We'll go for interview people them, a lot of people them. So we want to come to the last part of it because we're coming to the close of this. Mr. Timbo, thank you for joining us again on the Diaspora Online TV platform. There are people still within the APC we really, really not happy with the status of the party right now. They feel let down by the executive, which you are a member of, you were a member of, and then think say una betray them because they take their time, support APC, spend money, go up and down the country, campaign for APC, then go vote. They win an election, and una look that election result, una turn una back from una talk say, let's move on. 2028 now we get elections and all that. Those people are in numbers, still complaining. What do you go say to them people and this is not the elephant in the room right now within the APC when they create the divide.
I think first of all, I want for on behalf of we the people who've been on whole leadership in the APC for apologize for the ordinary man and woman we go out and go vote. One thing we personally may go say, and this is something the party leadership has always said that APC not lost the 2023 elections. And personally, me till my dying days, I will always maintain that we not lost the elections. At the same time, like I've been saying earlier, honesty, they say righteousness exalts a nation. We have to be honest. Many things happen along the line from the time we then tiff the election and we are until today. But I feel like the way how we communicated wasn't sufficient enough. Maybe now make people think like the executive sell out. But me, I don't know what happened behind closed doors, but there's no room where I sit down where I see somebody sell out. I saw the energies in those rooms where people actually fought for the party and fought for the people of this nation. We also need to accept, say, now we decide, say, we go into a dialogue. Me personally, I'm a victim where 4 months after I win elections, remember being a person where in Pulna Parliament in 2019, 4 years at Sidom, I not work, I know they make money, I so add up, I so work. 10 reach for Lago Parliament after I don't win. I spend whatever apart I get back, I go Parliament back. Then tell me say I sit down and I go Parliament. For 4 months I was out of Parliament and I get salary for that 10 days. And till to this day, nobody no ever give me them money, then they will loss. Not like I'm asking for it, but nobody has given it. So I'm basically telling you that me personally, I suffered myself. But I was willing, and I tell people, including the international development partners, that if it means to go for Sidom for 5 years out until the right thing is done, me personally, I'm ready for Sidom away from Parliament for the next 5 years for ensure, say, the election with Tiff now we on, then give we back. If you go to my social media platform, especially Facebook, you will see my comments there where I talk about how they were stealing this election. So personally, I did my own bit, but at the same time, like how they say, now we decide to we enter into a dialogue. And once you enter into a dialogue, the outcome mostly can be a compromise. We also need to accept, say, once I hope people understand what call dialogue. Look and talk. Look and talk. So we get a midpoint so the meet up and a dialogue. And I remember one of the leaders we always they say, he said every war, every dispute at the table and the donor. And I feel I wouldn't say it was a mistake, but the moment we go to the table, that time we'll go to that table there. They've been sure say what we expect at that time, nothing for come out. So because of that, and the fact that we were not too effective in communication, that communication gap allow people to control the narrative. And the narrative we don't create, they don't cause this belief, this perception, with people out there, we don't get access to, we waiting at the top level, don't believe waiting them bloggers here they say. Waiting them here they misinform other people about. For me, I know for certain that throughout the dialogue, throughout the setting up of the tripartite committee and the terms of reference of the tripartite committee, and to the submission of the tripartite report, the APC as a whole collectively, from the chairman to the leader then, Dr. Samora Kamara, to in running mates, General Ramadan Majuba, to the chairman Minkailo Mansare, to the deputy chairman Payan Sane, to the secretary general and every other national officer, we played a role in that collectively, including the regional chairman. We all played a role for make we deal with we did so today. Now, NAC decisions for whatever we do. When APC they take decision, one man will carry the idea, but at the end of the day, now collectively people they make a resolve, say, let we go ahead with this, or go ahead with that, or not do this, or not do that. So we submission to that dialogue day, with submission to a tripartite committee process, now in lead with also with this today. Once again, I want to apologize to the ordinary man of this nation. We feel like say we let them down as an executive, but at the same time, I want to make una know it together. Like I don't call all them people here. Now we take decision, and together we take them decisions here in the best interest of the party, which we think at the time was in the best interest of the party. Now we're at a stage, me personally, I only talk about 2028. For me, what I'm talking about is 2025 lower level conventions and then 2026 February National Delegates Conference. This na in there na the constitution we will make. And waiting will go choose. And firstly, no, the mandate we every national officer get, as well as other officers of the party, the mandate not to exceed 3 years. And if we take power, the national officers take power, February 2023. That means by February 2026, all man in mandates the end. So my focus will be on running for a party position where they become vacant and available by 2026. What happens afterwards, or waiting for happen afterwards, now another question for another day we'll go answer, or we'll cross them bridge then day when that in there arise.
Fantastic. In your submission, really and truly, I develop a lot of respect for you again. You say you make an apology publicly for the first time, and we don't go within our social media. We listen to people, we observe. I think, say for me, now the first time this, somebody we understand waiting and waiting be the happen inside come out and make an apology saying now we collectively responsible. Why was it so difficult for all of the other guys then for even say we apologize now we make mistake so we can just let go and move on? Why Honorable Usman Timbo therefore be the first person at this platform and probably publicly for make an apology? You know, this really touched me, and I believe say a lot of people also resonate with that. They all seem for say thank you for that, Mr. Mo Bangura. And we see the faces of the executive members that we in Sidom, we make with thank you for that, Mr. Mo Bangura. This now the elephant in the room will affect the party right now, and we need people that will come out and speak honestly like you do, like you did. You know, I don't think say I will get many more questions. Thank you very much, Christabel, John for joining us, Amid Jallo for joining us. Thank you. The all the asked questions, Khadija Binta, PS, saying thank you. Mr. Timbo don't really exhaust. We question them diligently. I think you did so well in how you come across with the answers them. I think you speak from the heart. And do you see yourself as that person where would just say, yes, you're a believer. Um, you have faith in God, just like how people can see if you say politics, not they bring on God business day, but some people feel say when you get faith in God, don't mean say you don't get strength. You get the zest, you get the determination for stand against this party. We don't demonstrate a lot of barbarism, a lot of injustice. They don't get respect for the constitution of Sierra Leone. They don't get respect for procedures. Then they go in the bulldoze. So, do you have that determination to move if you happen for get to that stage where you go there at the front line?
Um, you talk about faith. For me, everything I don't do in my life, I'm a proper believer. Yeah. Um, I don't go through trials before, and all which I don't go through, I commit unto God. Everything will happen to me, I believe now because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala want time, now make it happen. Um, and whatever ever happen again in the future, to me personally, or to even this nation, I think that the way how Allah want time, whether it's good or whether it's bad. With regards me mental resilience, with regards whether I able to stand up against tyranny, because what waiting happens on a tyranny. I think for me, it's not just a matter of words, it's a matter of what I have done before. Um, one reason why they put me in a parliament, and because I stand up for what is right, and I refuse to bend when they wanted me to bend. I will not go sit here now because I'm a leader and talk about all the things that happened around 2018, 2019, when they bring case against me and they wanted me to succumb. And I said, no way, we'll not do it. I go on TV and radio and I challenged many people. For some people, I don't challenge um, people at the highest level. I know the fire that is burning in me. The fire that is burning in me is not a selfish fire. It's a selfless fire in the sense I just want what is right to be done. For some people, the reason we're being them inside politics now God sabi. But me waiting being me inside politics is basically service. Yeah. I know they sit almost how they see things very wrong. I don't talk about it. I don't talk and on the same. In parliament before they used to call me controversial Timbo. I'm not controversial. I know they see anything wrong, I allow them for make it go. Some people they say, oh, Timbo don't quiet this time around in parliament in the second term. I don't think I'm quiet or maybe I don't change at all. In fact, the fire will be born inside me now, even hotter than the fire will be born inside me between 2018 and 2019 when I was in parliament. But it's a bit of change of strategy. You know, you're not most effective just because you talk. You want to achieve results. So for me, one where I feel I will achieve the results first and for go and change things within my party. This nine lead me to say, I come inside the secretariat and see how they make change at the secretariat. And now you still don't get a new membership um, system, membership registration and verification system. You see, for the first time, even with the award of symbols, we conduct elections. Whether we do them properly or not do them properly, the fact that we don't start means that there's progress. Even the terror will elect Dr. Samora Kamara. You see, say them will put box people and can't contest. That was part of the work we'll do for get a new constitution. So me now I believe not just by talking or tweeting, then they should say you can really make a change. You can really fight. But the action that I do, so for me, I feel that mental fortitude I have shown before, and I will show it whenever the time comes, whenever I feel the one for trample on people's rights, including the right for vote and their votes to be counted and for them to be heard. Um, Maybe I'm quiet by my disposition, but nobody that will tell me, say, Timbo doesn't have a very strong personality, and I'm ready to fight at whatever level we will expect self for fight for the people of this nation, because that is what keep me inside politics.
Right. One last question I want to ask you, Honorable Timbo, before you go. When I don't work very well for get we a new constitution and just like you say, the activities of the APC not go perfect, but at least we don't start that process there. As we dey go over the years, we will continue for the fine tune the process so it will become very transparent and democratic. The recent leaked video audio will come out from the former president Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma. And I think we go viral and all the people kind of try for bring their own take into it. Did you see this audio as a blessing or sort of an unfortunate thing will happen to we? How it play along for you? What's your reaction to it?
The the way how the audio come to the public domain, I don't know the background of it, so I'm not really, as a lawyer, I'm not really one for going to because of the arguments and counter arguments, people denying here and there about how the audio leaked. But I don't feel if it was leaked deliberately, it was professional. But at the same time, I feel the content of the audio come as a blessing. This now man people don't point fingers at for many, many reasons. I think that what you do will help for clear the air from in your side. There are people who believe say what you say not true. There are people who also believe say what you say not be true. But the fact is that he has told his own side. And as a lawyer, there's something, a principle that called odi alteram partem, that let the other side be heard. You know, go hear one side no more talk, then you know hear the other side talk. It give you an opportunity for lawyer from the man incessant where they don't the cause, where they don't the accuse. So he made a few things clear. And then thing in the way make clear, don't put aside certain doubts where people let me get. He left to you for you believe what you hear. He left for you for make you deny what you hear. For me feel if they accuse me don't can talk me own story, then and that kind of reach the highest level where and not get President Kurma will never come back and be the president of this nation. President Kurma will never come back and be the chairman or leader of the APC. Will not happen again. This now retired statesman. You not get nothing for gain for make certain stories, for make certain things up. So for me personally, I believe with him then that audio day, I've listened to it several times. He cleared several things, but for me, the talk with somebody, being the people that may go around say, oh, Anes Kuma don't pick the post way for can be the next flag bearer, and him denying that. President Kuma talking about the energy of the older folks shows that yes, there's some sincerity in this call for young people for come to the fore in this thing. The clarifications where he give on a relationship with Dr. Samoa Kamara shed light on certain accusations people may make against him, so forth and so on. So for me, I believe him. It's the other part he left for people and for them make up their mind within and think. But like I say, this man has nothing to gain or nothing to lose by saying what he say. Maybe that was a private conversation between he and the Osway and other people who've been in the phone at the time. But for make it come out, if it was done deliberately, then that was unprofessional and unethical. So me, to the question, I feel it was a blessing in disguise where it happened that way.
Okay, thank you very much. And for me on side, there's only one area where I be look forward for make it happen. But the audio, the side when we listen to that audio day, it was asked a question of the possibility of him and Dr. Samura for resolve whatever problems they go on within the party. And me personally know for say President Nkrumah he has influence. He gets certain, because he don't serve for 10 years democratically. He don't left, he resigned as chairman and leader of the party, and then he don't go retire and stuff like that. He still commands some amount of respect, among the APC family. So I believe say if things like this they happen, when they ask another question, say what thing we could do now for them for come together. And I be one for like open a room, like throw the olive branch for say, well, if Dr. Samura call me or by answer them, Mikhail then call me for like we can sit down and discuss this thing but he say not to in the chairman and leader. And all left room for make we get hope, say then we'll get for come together. I don't know if you don't want to talk publicly, but I don't believe say in a possible way gets anything where you want to make the APC continue by this kind trajectory where they go on. So I believe they go want for the problem solved. I think now they no more. I feel say kind of like give me hope. The conversation will give me hope for say yes, there's room for Dr. Samura, for Pansane, for Minkalu, for they all come together and get to talk and then come publicly together and then send a strong message to we all be able to embrace yourself, we jubilate together. That's when able to see the opportunity on the audio. Now it puts me down small. But I cannot believe what you say.
So for me, during the early 2000s, I've been there school, I've been there high school and university. But I think I was also lucky for being the son of a chief justice then we been preside over the Supreme Court case with President Nkrumah been get with Seri Kamal, Emel Bangoa, and others. I can tell you from what you done, waiting me, that he tell me then and day, what I read from the judgments and the stories what I hear afterwards. What would you go through so today? Half what me they happen then and day. But the good thing is that APC been found a way at that time for come together and then win elections in 2007. I am still hopeful that it will happen. I am still hopeful that the party will unite. Whether it will unite behind the people that will get the flower or a new face will emerge or will come and unite the party, I am still hopeful. I believe I'm one person that preaches peace. I believe that I personally am one person where don't try for always connect places, connects opposing minds by the way how I act. I feel there's hope. I feel we will come together. Like I say, we're believers and we believe, say, when God's time is right, we'll come together. Waiting to happen so now. Also, I don't want to call with political opponents at this program, but we all know what may happen at the SLPP before they win elections in 2018. We all know how Power was born. We all know how even the word Power come off from. We all know how Dr. Kanda Yumkela and others been left the SLPP. We all know how before that Usuboyin and others have been left the SLPP. So waiting to happen soon at the APC, I am hopeful that because it is not so bad, that solution will come one day. And solution will come very, very soon. I don't see the empire. Honestly, when you see them, when they talk to themselves, you know who believes that there's any problem between them. Sometimes it leaves me baffled. Like, they were hiding, gonna do go talk bad about themselves, or now then they send people for them go talk bad and go fight against themselves. When inside they come and talk and laugh, I don't see them partying and they joke and laugh over biscuits. I don't see them they joke and laugh over granite or beef na plate. To the point I'm like, them play about then they make it better let just sit or let we know follow them. They know who side they meet. They have a very long history where we not been there even when they get started a relationship then they. So I feel, and not forget also, these guys served in cabinet. They served together, they worked together with President Koroma. So they all get a relationship way even bigger than me and you. Some of we were the first to make plaba for the empire, were they ready for make them peace? Maybe we'll not get for even did it. Now that they make, we need for understand, say, when we defeat we say, we for understand, say, we're comrades. Support whoever you want for support. Sell that person's agenda, sell that person's message. You cannot convince person by intimidating the other person. Mami cause na a way of intimidating person. Saying bad words against somebody na a way of intimidating person. You're not selling your candidate. You're actually just throwing bad shades on the other person. And this now we need for stop. If you're supporting Abdullah Kamara, talk about Abdullah Kamara properly. No can begin curse Usman Timbo. No. If somebody else is support me, and this is what I have told my supporters, I let them curse me. I let them say whatever against me. Number one, may I know myself. Una me supporters, I don't know, I don't see me over the years. You know what I stand for. Sell my message. Sell what I stand for, and forget about that person where they call me name. Because that person where they curse me or say bad things against me, it they give me name mileage. And the more mileage you get in the media, the more the person they sell you, the more you become popular. When you curse me, that means you don't put me name na person in years will not be even hearing me name before. Instead, go find out, hey, who are this Usman Tiboy and the curse? And the more that person find out, say, this person, I talk with and talk against, and not so be, you sold the person. So it is not a clever way for make we move with agenda then go forward, or for even move young candidates agenda go forward. So me I feel let we not be too despondent is the word, but let not feel too bad or be hopeless, say, oh, this party will not come together. It will come together. Worst times have come and passed, and we've united. So do you not feel bad? If what you been expect President Kuroma for talk, he not talk. But just know this guy, this man, them Mayas with empire, they will come together sometime along the way. But we as young people also within the majority, we need for Fenway how for come together. We need for Fenway how for talk with one voice. We need for Fenway how we for work collectively. Because if the way how we come, that's how we do go. We get a longer time for deep and the enjoyment of suffering with this nation get for deeper.
Fantastic. It's a pleasure having you, Honorable Usman Abdel Timbo. I want to tell you plenty thank you for the time you take. And I want to tell you, see, this platform, they at your disposal for whenever you get a message where you want bring come to the general public, you can utilize this platform. This go there on records for the Bambai. Tomorrow we'll go back and say, oh, last 2 years, 5 years ago, Honorable Timbo Binkana, I can see blah blah blah. Let's go back to it. We'll be able to go dig them out, bring come back and play them. We take reference from that. So we're glad that we get you today, and we hope so we'll get you again. And I want to say thank you to Shekman, Mr. Festus Fofana from Manchester, sending greetings to you. Fode Kagbo, Robert Kagbo, sorry, Abdul Dumbuya, Christabel, thank you for joining us. Hamid Jallo, Mo Bangura, Khadija Painter, all of these people, Thema Mansure Kemokai, Robert, all of these people with a view and then send very good messages to them. Fatima, Barry, Fanta Barry, the all different view, Edmond Joe Cisse, also the view for the Mansure, Vanessa, Aisata Sila, all of these people, the view, and we want to continue for telling thank you. Una subscribe, una just click follow now Facebook. So anytime we can live, una will come automatic, una get the message. This now Osman Timbo. It get a declaration on the 1st. Na New Brookfields Hotel. And the flyer where it gets so way Mr. Mo don't put out so it gets a number there. Anybody who wants support time for buy fuel, for go at the place for buy small drink. Sabusha people in together, so man go say able, why to then kind of stuff then they so the number they under from all the network them where you get. Just go on your phone, you tap star 715 star 700 hash star 715 star 700 hash and put your name and the amount. Mr. Osman Timbo go know the person we donates and you go know the amount of the person donates. So do ya you know the girl in bigger, but in need them for in movements and they put them to good use. We tomorrow, if things they work out as expected for them, you know, it will benefit everybody because it stand for justice, it stand for the right thing. All these years, like we say. Mr. Timbo, so you got a few seconds for just wrap up for we, then we can call it a night.
Well, thank you very much, OrWanKasu, and to the producers of this program. Thank you very much to all the viewers. Then we start for watch, we join, we left, we continue for day. It shows that people are interested in moving this nation forward, in seeing that things change. I hope whatever mistake I don't make through this program, people will forgive me because I'm human too. I hope that people will get the courage for make work come together. Like I say, what I'm doing is a movement. I'm just an individual. We feel like I don't put myself there. I've made myself a sacrificial lamb. But one person cannot make the change or the development we want for in this nation. I'm calling on everybody. We feel like they have something to add for make we move this nation forward or for make we move the party forward for join. You can find me on Facebook on Osman Abdal Timbo. That's the name on Facebook. You can reach out to me on my WhatsApp 078200203. Whatever idea you want for share on how you think we will improve certain sectors, whether it's health, whether it's agriculture, whether it's the economy, whatever you think, share them with me because I don't have all the ideas. I know waiting I get and the willingness for serve and the honesty for no say. I cannot do it alone. All of us have ideas that we can put together for move things and change things. I also want to make we accept say we cannot do business as usual and expect things for change. We have to make a radical shift from the normal if we want for ensure to move this nation forward. For too long, we have suffered as a nation, we have suffered as a people. And for that reason, let we look at people who are different now. Let we put aside sentiments. Let we look at competence when we want for take decisions on order for represent we. Okay, for instance, you will say this person a me man. If he get or I know say me don't better. That's a selfish way for think. If you better, then your neighbor no will get. Do you think we're changing this nation? The president, if he get power, and not able to benefit directly 10,000 people. And we're talking of a population that is over or almost 8 million people. You just want you and your selfish 5,000 or 10,000 people for benefit, then the ordinary man continue for suffer. And the only reason why that will happen, now when you take not necessarily incompetent people, you take people away just because you sabi them, you're acquainted with them, you give them positions even though you know say they're not fit for purpose. Let we look at competence now over acquaintance. Let we look at competence over money. Let we not sell with party. Let we not sell with nation to the highest bidder. Know that anybody who can with money for can buy you vote. The day that person reach that power, the first thing we defend and for pull that money the back way being give. So let's think of people we don't really serve. We don't serve honestly this nation, and in particular at this moment since the internal party elections we think we deal with. We don't serve the APC diligently and not get a bad record. We're in a good market because it's a good market, not at for sale. We're in a fine market, we're in a clean market, and then we go behind them people and therefore move this nation forward. Let we not look at strangers. You say, hey, this person, oh, it not be there nothing before. He come. Then you come and follow that person. Because they don't ever test that person there. Now, only when you test something, it work very well, then you know say this not good something. But something come very clean, flashy. Englishman say all that glitters is not gold. Not all within they shine na gold. Now, only when they take that in and put on a fire, now you could know whether it's real gold or not a gold. For some of us, we don't go through fire. We don't come out. We don't know how hot the fire is. And we don't become sharpened and sharpened by the experiences we don't get over the years. I'm not making a campaign for myself here. I'm just saying, let us be dispassionate when we're taking decisions in who to support for whatever position the person they come out for. Let's put aside familiarity. Let's put aside familial relationship. Let's put aside friendship. Look, put aside tribalism, sectionalism aside, or even regionalism aside, and look at the right person who will move this nation forward. Thank you once again to all of Una. May God bless Una. May God bless Sierra Leone, and may God bless Una endeavors them.
Thank you once again, Honorable Osman Abdel Timbo, former National Deputy Secretary General of the APC. Thank you to all the viewers. Thank you to the technical team. We project this interview also for we today. The producer, Mr. MMBB Mauritius Bangura, Mina Comrade OrWanKasu, and this is the Diaspora Online TV platform of the APC, the mouthpiece of the APC. So over to you, Mr. MMBB, for calling tonight. Thank you.
APC, why you're saying you will be vexed now for cool down. You have one go take and be a dear. Now only peace and unity will bring this party back to power. A super galompan again. Now we sabi make this country sweet.
APC na day we day.
Now we sabi make the people happy.
APC na day we day.
Now unity and one word go be we all together. 2020 APC back to power. Hey, yeah, buy a day, na day a day. APC for life, back to power. Nobody no go pull me day, na day a day. Who say me candy left me? Who say me grandpa left me? Who say me papa left me? APC party, yeah, we all are one. APC party, yeah, we all are one. So you will be vex,
Do ya be ya?
so you will be one go.
Do ya no go?
So no place like home, we na conga party. APC for you, APC for me, APC for you.
Now one day party we get to ya. Now one APC we get to ya. If we call am Papa Sheki go vex ya. If we call am JS Mama go vex ya. If we call am Esakoroma go vex ya. Let we all am with one. Let we all am with one. We all na APC.
Hawaii, Osai, Okelelu, and the Fala Direct. There is victory.